Good evening, parents and students. This is Mr. Kasberg, and this is ceramics class. I am going to share my screen with you, and let's get the slideshow going. So welcome to ceramics, Mr. Kasberg's class. Who is this guy? I am married to my wonderful wife, Krista. We really enjoy the mountains. This is actually up in the Sierra Nevadas, up by a place called Rock Creek. And we do like to travel. This is up in Washington. We love to get outside and go on different adventures. I have two boys, Blake over here in the red shirt and my younger son, Nolan, in the blue shirt, 18 and 24. So I've definitely been in your shoes where you have children in high school, senior year, or just in high school in general and trying to make it through. So I understand, and I am there for you if you have any questions ever about high school and all that sort of stuff. I do have another boy. His name is Brock. He's my puppy dog. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. So I really like I said earlier, I like to get up into the mountains. I like to fish, hike, camp, ski, but I also love to do pottery, obviously. This is ceramics class. I personally have been doing it since high school. I did it a couple of years in college even, and I have a studio at my house and a kiln and the whole 10 yards, and I've been doing it for many, many years, and it's one of my passions. I've been passionate about it for a very long time, so I love it. But if I'm not in the mountains, I'm not in my classroom, I'm not at my pottery wheel, I am gardening in my backyard. I love to spend some time by my pond and gardening and all that sort of thing. So I'm a real person above and beyond just in the classroom. So in order to contact me, if you need to contact me for any purpose, there's always my website. You can go through the school website to get there, or you can write all those different words down and different dots and all kinds of different things. But I do have a website, so check my website. Also Google Classroom, you should be on Google Classroom right now. So you can definitely always go on Google Classroom and see what we're doing as a school. You can always email me. It's always pretty simple. It's first name, period, or dot, last name at lfcsinc.org. I usually respond fairly quickly. Definitely within 24 hours, I will get in touch with you. So this year we are making all kinds of fun things. First semester, we've already made Pinch Pot 1 and 2. We will be making some theme tiles this week. And so your child, your student should be finishing up the theme tiles this week. And the next time I have your students in class, we're gonna be working on a slab vessel. It's a lot of fun, big mug or cup, or they can even make it into a vase or different things. And the rest of the semester, we're going to be making a literature piece. So a piece based on a piece of literature that your student, your child enjoys. And then the end of the semester, we're going to be making a cultural piece. So we'll do a quick little study of different cultures that your child is interested in, and they'll try to replicate a piece of pottery or a piece of ceramics from a culture that they really like to look at. Second semester, we definitely start to throw. We might even start throwing in the first semester, just depending on how the school year is going, but they will be throwing 3 pieces this year. The beginning of the second semester, we'll be making a tea set, so a teapot and a couple of teacups to go along with it. And then I really like to let the students make things of their choice. So really use the skills they've gained, and really look into making some different pottery and different choice pieces that they choose to make. So grades are pretty simple. An assignment is they completed the raw piece of pottery and they've completed it. A test in this class is when they've completed the piece, they've glazed it, and they've gotten it out of the kiln, and that is like the test grade is that. The participation grade is when we're not in class that week. All of the little questions, I have the students evaluating, like if next week we're gonna be evaluating a slab vessel, so what do they like about the piece? What do they think they could improve upon? Some different things like that. And then I will usually have them brainstorm on what kind of piece are they gonna make the next week when they're sitting in my classroom. So their brain's already kind of working on the slab vessel and looking at what they're gonna do. And we do have a final in the class. We'll take it at the end of the first semester and the end of second semester. Usually it's a bunch of key terms, and I'll give them kind of a study guide before we get to that point. But what is bisqueware? What is greenware? What is the kiln? What's a wheel? What is all kinds of different questions like that. What is a cone firing, and all those sort of things. So it's pretty good, pretty in depth. At this point, if you have any questions, like I said, you can certainly email me. It's a fun class. We definitely have a lot of fun in it. We work a lot with clay, but we actually get quite a bit into all the different art and all the different pieces. When we were doing the theme tiles this week, we were talking about what is relief art, and we made some relief art in the theme tiles. So we had a really good time. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. And like I said, if you have any questions about me or about this class, definitely feel free to send me an email or get in touch with me any way you want. Again, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.